Okay, these are great. One solution, infinitely many solutions, no solutions. How do we do it? Well, if when we try and eliminate one of the variables, the other variable goes away, it's going to be a special case of infinitely many or no solutions. Just like before, if we end up resulting in a true statement, that'll be infinitely many solutions. If we end up with a false statement, it'll be no solutions. But if we eliminate one of the variables and the other variable remains, then it's just a one solution situation. So we're not going to go the entire way with these problems. We're just simply going to identify what is the answer. Okay? So let's check it out. For this first one, we actually need to subtract. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screen grab of the first one and bring it down right there. And I'm going to multiply the second one by -1, okay? By -1. And what we're going to get as a result is, and I'll write the result in red as well, -9, -9x minus 8y equals -30. And when we add those together, the -9x and the positive 9x cancel out, the -8y and the positive 8y cancel out. They both drop out, special case. And we get 0 on that side, and when we get -30 and 15, we get -15. That is not true. 0 does not equal -15. What are we dealing with here? We're dealing with a no solution situation. No solution. Okay? Yep. Now, moving to the next one. Bring this one down. What I'm going to do for the first one is I'm going to multiply it by 2. Okay, I'm going to write it there, and I'm going to say times 2. Why times 2? Because if I do times 2, I will get a -6y, and that's going to be the exact opposite of this positive 6y. So that should give me, well, we'll see what happens. So we get 10x minus 6y equals 20. Now, we're adding these two together. I'm going to box this out so you can see that these are the two things that we're adding together, and we're adding them. Okay, 10x and 10x is 20x. -6y and positive 6y is 0, that drops out, and 20 and 20 is 40. Did we get the second variable dropping out? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. When one variable was eliminated, the other was not eliminated at the same time. So that means that we're not dealing with one of those special cases of parallel lines or exact same equation written differently. So this is just a regular two different lines. And what we're going to do is we're going to say then that is a one solution situation, one solution, just like normal. Okay? Great. Moving on, we keep that one the same, but I'm going to double this one. Let me draw a line here. What I'm trying to do here is double this one because I can see that if I double this equation, I will get 8x's. That's the exact opposite of the -8x's. This will be positive 8x's, -8x's. Those will cancel out. So what do we get? 2 times 4x, 8x. 2 times -7y, -14y equals. And 2 times 15, 30. So we're going to add these two together. I'm adding them because 8x and -8x should cancel out when we add. And when we add, they do cancel out, but also the -14y and the positive 14y cancel out, leaving nothing over there. And the same here, 30 and -30, exact opposites, cancel out. 0 equals 0. That's true all the time. And since it's true all the time, that means that there are infinitely many solutions for this one. And that's how you do it. The special cases of zero solutions or infinitely many solutions happen when, as you try to eliminate one variable, the other one is eliminated as well. If you get a false statement like this number 21, 0 equals negative 15, false. That means that that's parallel lines. There's no solution that's going to work for both of them. No solution. Okay. For 23, nothing dropped. The second one didn't drop out. We eliminated the y's, but the x's remained. So that's just a regular old two different lines that cross in one place, one solution. And then finally, this 25, when we multiplied one equation by 2 and then we added them together, the variables both dropped out, but the constants actually were opposites as well, and we got a 0 equals 0 situation, always true, infinitely many solutions. So yeah, hope you're making sense of that. If you're not making sense of that, please come and talk to me and work through it. You can get there. Don't doubt that you can get yourself there about any of these concepts, but you just got to ask the right question and persevere and keep working on it till you get it.